Hey everyone, good morning. Today we'll take a break from Open XCOM. I wanted to check out the new rulers of Sahara for Civ 6. Here, Sundiata Keita. So I think he's an even stronger synergy with Mali here. It costs 20% less gold to recruit greedy people, and the market gains 2 great writing slots. Great works of writing receive +4 gold, +2 production. It's mostly the lower gold requirement to recruit greedy people. That can potentially save you like a lot of gold on recruiting greedy people. And as Mali, you will be swimming in gold already, because that's what Mali does. Yeah, and the market part is pretty interesting too. +4 gold and +2 production from great works of writing. I bet you could probably buy some of them from the AI. It depends. Sometimes AI is quite willing to sell you great works, and this would make it worth it. And I mean, as Mali, you will have a lot of gold already, so as long as the AI is willing to sell them, it would definitely be worth buying them, and you'll have a lot of slots for them. Now with Mali, I might want to get the right kind of map. I think I'll just go with a standard pangaea, actually. And I can add the other 2 new leaders manually, I guess. Would be nice if there was an option to just add random leaders from the leader pass. I guess you can just create a leader pool and do it yourself. Yeah, okay, I suppose I could do that. 10, yeah, that's enough. Alright, let's enable secret societies. Now, we do want to have some desert, so we can set it to hot. That'll do. Okay, let's go. Okay, interesting starting location. Okay, that ship looked like it's on the mountain for a moment. It kind of looks that way, like from this angle. It's not, but it really looks that way. Alright, I'll probably settle on spot, but let me go left. There's an oasis. Interesting. So that will be out of range if I settle here. I don't necessarily want to settle on top of ship. We could settle here, that's an option. Right here. That's potentially an option. But that will cost me 2 turns to actually move there. Yeah, and I would actually lose a river section. I'm sure there will be another spot for a different city in range of this oasis. So I don't think it's really worth moving away from here. And losing 3 turns right at the start of the game. Yeah, let's just settle on spot. I see we got a first request already. Sure. Taco Bell. Alright, so let's open with a scout. I might actually try 2 scouts. We'll see. Yeah, we will beeline for the Suguba, definitely. Here's a barbarian already. Where do you think you're going? Go away. Another oasis. Alright. So Mali is a pretty slow start because you get a production penalty. But it really snowballs once you get going with the markets and with the gold. Quite a few sea-based resources here as well. 5. Alright, I do want to kill this guy, but I might not be able to catch him. I'll wait for discipline before attacking the barbarians. Oh yeah, Pantheon, right. Well, I mean, I could get Desert Folklore. I guess that would be the most obvious one, wouldn't it? That feels like cheating a little bit. Picking Desert Folklore as Mali. It really does. But it's the most obvious choice, isn't it? Yeah, thing is, I'll be able to use this with work ethic. So, sure, production from fishing boats is good when you have sea-based resources, but ultimately, with Desert Folklore, I will get more production from work ethic. Especially if I also pick up scripture and such. That will be quite a lot of production. I'm sure this will be a no Petra run. Oh yeah, we'll need Petra, it's the law. You can't have desert and not try to build Petra. Alright, what the heck, let's get Desert Folklore. So now I definitely want to go for religion, obviously. Well, we know Arabia is almost definitely in the game because I have 10 leaders in the leader pool and 8 enemies in here. They might not be, but chances are they are in the game. Yeah, I think I'd rather wait for discipline before attacking this guy, cause I will take way too much damage otherwise. Let's just check out this general area. Oh, okay, there's a natural wonder here. +2 science, +2 production, +4 gold, major adjacency bonus to commercial hub districts. Okay, that's actually really good for us, because the Sugoba is a commercial hub district. So obviously we want to build that here. Yeah, so I might actually pick up Hermetic Order, like for the memes or something. Not because it's a good choice, but because nobody ever picks it. The downside is that I have no idea where I'll get the ley lines.
I thought clay must feel...
Okay, pottery. Okay, I was hoping a bit more desert around here, but I guess this isn't too bad. Right, so obviously astrology. We want to get the religion. What do you guys think? Should we go for the Hermetic Order? It might end up being completely useless. Because even when you get good ones, it's not that great. I mean, again, I would only really do it because nobody ever does it. Okay, so we got one scout out. This is a Pangaea map. It might be worth getting the second one. This is exactly 8 turns, and I need 8 turns to finish astrology. So with the second scout, we would hopefully make more first contacts with city-states for that initial bonus, and hopefully we would find more goodie huts. He should pay for himself in that sense. Let's go with the second scout. It is a decent strategy, I just don't use it often. I'm a little bit torn about this still. Now, I normally get Magnus. However, since we are Mali, and we started in a desert, and there's not a single forest in range of my capital, it's probably not worth doing that this one time. It can still be worth it for provision, however, not for chopping, because there's nothing to chop. Pingala first can be an okay option sometimes. Wait for Void Singers. Yeah, Void Singers would obviously be the optimal choice here. So if I want to go for the actual good choice, Void Singers would be really good for us. Especially with this setup, now that I picked up Desert Folklore. I assume I will get the religion, but I will not assume that will definitely happen on deity. You never know. Right, so let's pick up Discipline here. I don't need God King, because I'm getting +5 Fate already. There's no need, we got the Pantheon. So Discipline and Urban Planning. I won't be going too far with this warrior, I just want to check this area a little bit. So there's somebody over here, either a city-state or maybe an AI. The only downside with 2 scouts is that I might not be able to get craftsmanship boost quickly enough. I can just skip it for now and do early Empire. But yeah, this will delay craftsmanship boost quite a bit. I could almost kill this guy with my scout, but I don't have enough movement to get there. Right, let's go back in case that barbarian camp sends a scout. Now I should go and get rid of that barbarian camp. Yeah, I might actually grab Pingala, because there's not that much point getting Magnus first. It can still be okay, again, for provision, but I'm actually leaning towards Pingala. Okay, let's get Pingala. Cleopatra. She's pretty close, too. Let's try to stay friendly. Not that she would be able to attack me very efficiently. Good luck attacking through here. Good friggin' luck attacking through all this shit. No chance. Well, the AI certainly wouldn't be able to do that. Let's see where exactly she is. Can't be too far away. This is only turn 17. A goodie hut. The scout can probably grab that. I don't want to go too far away with the warrior. So we'll let the scout grab that. Man, this could have been such an amazing spot for a campus with 2 geothermal fissures. But there's no tile where I could build a campus and have both the fissures be adjacent to it. It will still be decent, probably like over here, but it could have been even better. It actually could have been even better. I actually need one more turn to finish astrology. So let's do 1 turn of builder, and then we want to get the holy side ASAP. You know, to get the religion. We need to secure work ethic to really make this work. Okay, so there's astrology. Right, I was going to grab this with the scout. Now we will get the holy side. I got 134 gold. Yeah, this will be kind of nuts with Desert Folklore. This will actually be nuts. Yes, so we obviously want a campus down here somewhere. Either here or here. Both would be fine-ish. Wait, what is the Sugoba exactly with the bonuses? I need a refresher. +2 gold for each adjacent holy site, +2 gold from a tile containing a river edge, +1 gold bonus for every 2 adjacent district tiles. Right, so +2 gold for each adjacent holy site. That means we want to build it next to our holy site. And preferably next to a river. So definitely over here somewhere. It could be on the hill. Because, you know, we get the penalty to heal to mines anyway. So let's say the holy site would be here. And the Suguba could be here. Potentially. Could also be here. It would both be +4. So these are both good options. Yeah, probably best to build it right here. And this will be a campus, either here or here. So +5 campus, that's pretty nice. And I think that's that for now, at least. There's not a whole lot of space for potential wonders in our capital, unfortunately. Not that I would be building that many. Alright, well, this is definitely going to be a holy site, there's no doubt about that. Let's get started on that right away. Technically, it could also be down here. Because, okay, hold on. Here's the thing. We get +2 for each adjacent holy site. It could technically be adjacent to 2 different holy sites that belong to 2 different cities. That is definitely a thing I could do. So, I mean, in theory, here's the alternative. Potential alternative. This could be a holy site. Then this could be a Suguba. That would be a +7 holy site. Could also have 3 cities in that area and their campuses next to each other in the mountain pass. Yeah, that's also an option. That's also not a bad idea, definitely. Because I'll still need science. I need to reveal this area. But yeah, this could be a city. Is it even doable? Hold on. So the capital could have a campus here. There could be a city like down here and have a campus on this tile. And then 1 more city to the east. Yeah, it would be doable. That's an option, yeah. Because this is a good area for campuses for sure. Alright, so let's just build the Suguba on the west side then. In theory, I could also build it here if I buy 1 more tile. I don't think there would be any specific benefit to doing that though. Alright, let's just build it. So 9 turns. Next up, might as well unlock writing right away. Let's check what's over here. Yeah, okay, more mountains. That might ruin my plan. No, this might still work. The only downside is that I'll need an aqueduct to get fresh water. But this could be a city. I don't like building a city next to the volcano, but I can't build it here because these 2 are mountains. So if I want to be in range of this campus location, it has to be here, because it can't be here, because the idea is to have another city to the east. So this would be a city. I guess I would just need Liang in here. And then, yeah, so this campus will belong to this city, because that's 3 tiles away. Then my capital would have a campus here. That would be a +4. And then we would get 1 more city to the east, like either here or here, and it will get a 3rd campus right here. So that's a bit of a weird setup, but that will give us 3 pretty decent campuses. Oh yeah, does the stone have fresh water? No, it doesn't, unfortunately. The river is not quite adjacent to it, unfortunately. And I can't do it here, because then it will block my other city location. Okay, Plains Hill. So what if we get a city here? I will also get a slight bonus, because there's desert adjacent to it. And then, either here or here, I could still have an aqueduct up here. It won't have fresh water initially, but it will be coastal, so that's not too terrible. So this is an option and this is an option. Let's say this would be a city. And then we could have the 3 campus setup. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then in theory, I could still have a 4th city, like here. That would be a little bit cramped, but kind of doable. So either here or here. This would be fine, and also this would be fine. Oh, wait, right, wrong tile. Whoops, my bad. Here you go. So that's +5, +5, and +3. We can turn it into a +4, probably. That's a decent plan, I like it. Where would the Sugubas be here? And the holy sites. I need to plan all of that. Yeah, here. This would be a pretty good setup, I like it. Then the AI forward settled him at the end. Yeah, but that could definitely happen. But you take that back. You take that back right now. I will personally blame you if that happens. That seems fair. But okay, I actually like this setup a lot. Hopefully they won't forward settle me, because they are, okay, kind of close, not super close. I'll want to settle this relatively quickly if possible. Now, since we are playing Sundiata Keita, we also want to have great works, obviously, as in great works of writing. So I'll need to include some space for theater squares. I usually tend to wait longer than I should with theater squares, because, well, part of it is that it's kind of hard to get a good spot with good adjacency bonuses for theater squares, unless you build wonders, which we might build, but not early. So I'll need to reserve some space for theater squares. We could just have some like here, for example. Because, yeah, here's the thing. The market does get 2 great works of writing slots, but it doesn't generate any points towards great works of writing. So we still need theater squares to get at least some points. Even with all the gold we'll have, we won't be able to just straight up buy every single great person, because these costs eventually go into thousands and tens of thousands of gold. So we still want to have some points generated normally to reduce the cost. Wait, did somebody destroy this camp? Oh, okay, Congo. She's pretty close. Not sure how I feel about that. I need to hurry up and settle all of this desert. There's not that much desert over here, so I need to secure preferably as much of it as possible. I might have to finish some of these civics without getting the boost for them. Unless we get lucky with some goodie hut. We'll see about that. Let's check out this desert a little bit more.
Writing means shit.
Right, there's a volcano here. That's nice, potentially. We do want a city in range of the natural wonder. I'll need to think about the exact location. I wish this wonder was a little bit closer to the river and that this mountain wasn't here. Because the bonus is nice, but I don't think I'll be able to take advantage of it that much. Probably not. I'm talking about the commercial hub bonus. Alright. Well, there's no huge rush to get mining. We should just rush the Suguba unlock. I mean, obviously. I do hope we'll get a chance to actually settle this. I don't want all of that planning to go to waste, you know? Alright, there's the holy site. Let's check our competition really quick. Okay, no real competition yet. 1 AI gained 1 single point. So religion shouldn't be a problem, I'm just like double checking. So 5 turns for holy site prayers. Probably worth doing that just to make sure we'll get that religion. However, I want the builder out. So I think I'll get the builder first, and we'll keep an eye on AI's progress. It might be best to just buy the shrine with gold later. Because, again, we will have a lot of gold. The problem is the timing, because right now I'm not getting that much science. We will get a little bit more with a researcher. So, in fact, probably best to rush researcher ASAP. I'm a bit torn about the actual build order here, not gonna lie. Because yeah, I could build a campus to speed up my research, but then I'll need 7 pop to build the Suguba. The builder will take 9 turns. And we will get some benefit from the builder that doesn't involve mines. We can get 2 pastures. We can get a fishing boat. Because we want to avoid mines, since we have that -1 production penalty. Yeah, okay, let's get the builder. I wish there was like at least 1 forest in range to chop. Because I really like having that option, but alas. I guess that's the downside of Mali. No forest in the desert. Alright, so we have 3 AIs relatively close. Fortunately, there are also a lot of mountains around here. Having them attack me shouldn't be a big concern for a while. Okay, only 1 AI is getting great profit points so far, so I'll keep an eye on this. Yeah, not a whole lot of desert here. I'll need to take advantage of it best I can. With that said, If this map doesn't have a lot of desert, that also means we won't have a lot of competition for Petra. Now, I won't be building Petra in my capital, but we can still get a pretty damn decent Petra somewhere. Probably to the west somewhere, I'll have to think about it. But it's plenty of desert, we can get Petra later. So if there's no real competition, that would allow me to just build it quite a bit later in a different city. Because it wouldn't be very good in my capital, and I don't want to waste time doing it in my capital. Alright, let's just go back. I just wanted to discover all this desert. And there's still some more desert to the northeast, so we will check that out. We can slowly go back in that direction. Yeah, the start will be a little bit slow, but once we get going, we can really snowball out of control as Mali. You just need to get past that initial build-up. Yeah, she's getting a little bit close to my planned locations. And there's a scout. I don't think I can catch him. Maybe I can. I might be able to cut him off with my scout, depending on where the camp is. Not that the barbarians will be a big problem, like with this kind of terrain. Oh, he's moving further west now. Alright, we can definitely cut him off. Yeah, not a whole lot of desert here. But I could squeeze in one more city, I guess. I suppose I could. I could move this one tile to the south. So what if this one is here? That would be a +3/+3 instead of +4/+4. But then I could have a city here. Or here. I need to see what's to the east. Keep it here for now. A lot of mountains on this map. Okay, yeah, I was hoping for more desert to the east, but alas, that did not happen. So not a whole lot of desert here in general. I still want a city in this area. So this would still be a +3/+3, that's probably fine. Because this is 4 tiles away from my previous one. And then we could have 2 cities to the west or the capital easily. Okay, there's the builder, so now we can get 2 pastures. And probably a fishing boat, I'll just need sailing for that. Wait, why can I not get... Oh, right, I didn't get animal husbandry yet. Oh, I thought I had that. Because I usually get that, like, first super early. But I'm trying to rush the Suguba. It would take 6 turns. I actually really thought I had that. Yeah, let's grab that, because I can get 2 pastures. I might have to give up a craftsmanship boost. Because even with animal husbandry, sure, I can improve the 2 pastures, but there's no third improvement I can get right now without sailing or without building a mine. It's a bit awkward. Oh, barbarian camp right here. So now I could buy the shrine, 280 gold. Okay, let's go with that. You know, get more great profit points faster. I want the religion unlock ASAP.
I am fond of pigs.
Yes, you're fond of pigs. We know, we know. Alright, well, there's horseback riding boost. Then we'll get the other pasture. And now we want to finish currency, obviously. How about a quick trade route? That wouldn't be very quick. But it is a faster unlock, potentially. Because I want to get that Suguba up and running ASAP. And that's the whole point of being Mali. So in this case, probably worth it.
The sea seemed to roll.
Mount Vesuvius, alright. Interesting. That's just about close enough that I would be able to settle it. And not too many useful tiles around it, though. Maybe 2 tiles to the south, potentially, but not ideal. Yeah, no, these points were actually kind of bad. I would have preferred to get them in the next era. But it's not like I knew Mount Vesuvius will be in here. How far from a religion? Should be really close now. 37 out of 60. So we're getting there. That's a lot of holy sites and Sugubas. Yeah, that's a very unlucky Mount Vesuvius. Super unlucky Mount Vesuvius. But oh well. Alright. I might need this scout's help against that barbarian camp. How's the religion coming along? It's coming. Slowly, but it's coming. There's classical era. Free inquiry. So now we want to try getting a golden age for the next era after this. And we definitely want to try getting monumentality with this setup. Because that's going to be huge. Alright, I'm just going to finish craftsmanship because there's no third improvement I can get quickly. There just isn't one. Unless I just wait for a mine or something like that. Yeah, 6 population won't happen that quickly either. And the governor title right now would give me more science, or more culture, through Pingala. So trade route, we'll get that in 5 turns. Okay, yeah, it's 7 turns to research otherwise, so we'll get the trade route to finish currency. I will have to research mining eventually, so fine, I guess we'll research it. It won't do me that much good as Mali, but I still have to research it. Or we can get sailing instead and get the fish. Yeah, that sounds like a better idea. It will take a tiny little bit longer, but the fish will be more useful in terms of yields than a mine. A mine will be pretty damn useless. A fish is just much better for us. Right, so let's get rid of this barbarian camp. We don't want any nasty surprises. There's another one down here, but hopefully AI will take care of that. He might actually attack me and kill me here. That would be bad. I hope not. Attack the scout instead. Okay, he didn't attack. Good. Battle cry. And probably just fortify or move away. Move away to be safe. No need to throw a scout away. Oh, yep, and Egypt settled. Time to change my plans. I can still do it. I can still do it. I just need to change my plans slightly. So now the city has to go here. And I have to move the districts slightly. Okay, so this goes here instead. Not as good. Okay, hold on. Let me swap things around a little. They almost ruined my plan. They actually almost ruined my plan. Okay, now that will not work, because this city needs to own this tile for the campus. If I want the campus right here. Otherwise, I might have to build it like here. It won't be as good, obviously. So if I want to do it like this, I would have to give up this campus. With Egypt settling down here, this is the best way I can do it at the moment. I'll just have to get that campus elsewhere, I think. So it will be a slightly worse campus. Shame there's no reef. I can build the campus next to. Yeah, I don't think I could own tiles like this, but I'm actually not sure. I never tried. I will have to verify that. I'm actually not sure. I need to hurry up and settle this faster. Before, you know, they take the rest of my locations. Right, this guy is about to die. So this scout will not be super relevant anymore. Sanguine Pact, alright. I'll be a little bit mad if Egypt steals my cities. Because this is such a nice plan, I don't want it to go to waste, alright? Alright, trade route. I guess I'll trade... Okay, with Congo, that's fine. That's a good one. That will speed up the settler by 1 turn.
Wealth consists...
Okay, now we can build a Suguba. That's only 5 turns. It's probably worth delaying that settler. Because, again, I want this up ASAP. So it can be here, it can be here. I don't think I want to replace the ship. This is good. Right here. Yeah, on the flat desert. Because, you know, even with the penalty, an actual desert hill is still a bit more useful for me than an actual flat desert. Without Petra, flat desert is just useless. From my point of view right now. I will have to spend 90 gold to buy it, but oh well. I have to buy it one way or the other, unless I want to replace the ship, which I do not. Alright, let's do it then. The settler can wait. Again, we want this up ASAP. It's only 5 turns. Early Empire is almost done. So then I can pick up probably Researcher. But boosting culture might be a good idea too.
It was luxuries like air conditioning.
Yeah, there's Early Empire. Because that would speed up civic unlocks. I'm always a little bit torn between culture and science first from Pingala. Because obviously both are useful. I think for my needs right now, a bit more culture might be more useful. And I'll be behind in culture quite a bit, but we'll have a few really good campuses. So let's actually get culture. Here you go.
It is not that life.
They're sailing. Now we can grab the fish.
I like to say I practice.
I could also get the crab instead, but this will give me a free food tile, so free food is good. Then we get craftsmanship. Now I can switch to colonization. We'll be using that on the next turn. Might as well keep discipline for now, in case some barbarians pop up. And yeah, we need to get started on our cities ASAP. It got delayed long enough as is. Another city-state. Oh yeah, that's actually not a bad one. That's actually kind of a good one for us. I mean, it's a good one in general. But we do want to get as many great works of writing as possible. So I might want to grab that. Were we the first? No. Yeah, didn't think so. Obviously not.
A house divided against itself can...
What are you even talking about? There we go. Got the Sugoba. Now we need that settler out. Give me my religion already, damn it. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, got the religion. Anyone got any suggestion what we should name it? Marbles? Okay, why not? Let's actually name it Marbles. Alright, Marbles. Done. Okay, so obviously work ethic. That was kind of the whole point. And for the belief, I usually go for something like the stupa or gurdwara. In fact, most of the time I go for the gurdwara for the housing. A little bit of extra food would also be useful. I mean, you can't really go wrong with more housing, generally speaking. Okay, work ethic, gurdwara. And we already got 475 faith on the turn we started our religion on. And this is only turn 59. And I already got 475 faith.